Jay, obviously you needed to score a pile of goals to win this game. What are you seeing defensively from your group? What did you see tonight that you're giving up so much right now?
Yeah, to a man, we weren't good enough defensively. We were score 6 goals in a game, you should win the game. And for us, we know we can be better, and we will be as we move forward here.
Jay, you've skated with this team multiple times in the regular season. How do you think you guys handled their speed, and especially in the first half of the game?
Well, all of the games that we played against them have been basically pretty close games. Now, the other games in the regular season were a lot tighter defensively on both sides. We scored 6 goals on their goaltending tandem tonight in their building. That should be enough to win the game. For me, there's things that we have to do in terms of preventing. Sometimes I think it's not about what you get, it's about what you're giving up, and we gave up far too much tonight.
Left side, Robbie.
Were you satisfied with the explanation you were given on the offside? Then, to what extent do you think that was maybe a turning point?
I didn't really get an explanation at that point. We looked at it. We felt the player had control of the puck. Didn't know that there was an offside player. We thought it was the right move to challenge that call. It didn't go our way. That stuff happens. You got to live with it and move on. We made the decision to do it. We still feel it's that player had control of the puck. But as I said, things happen in hockey games. You got to move on. We didn't get the kill. That was disappointing for us. But we found a way to chip away and get back in the game. But I'm going to keep going back to it. We didn't win or lose the game because of that call. We gave up too many goals against, and we got some work to do to clean it up.
Jay, you've been a video coach in this league. Have you seen something like that before, that quick, in terms of establishing control over the blue line or not?
Well, I think control is a discretionary kind of thought process. I think it's not as if the player knew someone was tagging up, lifted his stick up, waited for it, and then went back. He's under full control. And anyone that's carrying a puck over a blue line, whether your stick is on the puck or not, that's debatable. In the end, as I said, those things happen in hockey. You got to get over it. We talked about that. Ultimately, we didn't get the kill, but that's not why we won or lost the game. We gave up way too much, and we got some things that we got to clean up.
Jade, will your biggest takeaway from tonight be the start and like what you've talked about, or the fact that your team did fight back and make it a game when it was 7-3?
Well, I don't know about the start. I mean, we scored the first goal. But we scored the first goal. We were doing some things that we were okay with. We didn't like what we gave up, and we score a goal, we give up a goal on the next shift. They go up. We find a way to claw back in the last minute of the period. We give up a goal immediately after off a face-off win. Those are all things within our control. We can sharpen up, and we're going to have to as we move forward, because that's a dangerous hockey team over there. We understand that. Bottom line is, to a man, we can all be better.
Jay, sorry to go back to the offside, but in the regular season, you guys were 5-0 and contesting these challenges. You have tremendous respect for Jeremy and the work that he does. I just wonder if I understand you're saying it's discretionary, the possession, but just
control
is
discretionary.
Yeah. Does a call like that kind of make you reassess the way you kind of go about making those types of challenges?
Not at all. No, we have complete faith in our process. We believe we're making the right call. In the end, didn't go our way, but as I said, you got to be able to weather that stuff, and for us, that wasn't the reason we won or lost the game. We gave up way too much, and there's things we're going to have to do in order to clean that up. On the positive side of things, I'm going to go back to this. We scored 6 goals in their building on their goaltending tandem. That's a positive thing for us. So there's things we did offensively that we feel good about. But in the end, I'm going back to it. It's not about what you get. Sometimes it's about what you give up.
You
Right.
guys lost game ones of both your previous series, and you lost one of them in almost identical fashion in Calgary, and you came back and won both series. Does that give you, is that something to hang your hat on, I guess?
Yeah, I think Colorado's a different animal. So we have that experience. The bottom line is we're going to have to elevate our game a little bit, and it's on the defensive side of things. But we're a confident group. That game right there, that's finished. We'll go over it. We're going to digest it. We're going to give our players something to hang their hats on. But in the end, our thoughts and our concentration and our attention's on to game number 2 now.
We'll do 2 more. Frank in the middle.
Jay, you've talked a lot about setting the tone and dictating the style of play that your team plays. Do you feel like with so much talk maybe heading into this series about the stars on either side that maybe some of your guys were watching their stars, at least in the first half of the game?
Not as much as they might have been watching our stars. I think, the games in the regular season were tight checking defensive battles, but it was excellent hockey. I thought today was defensively we were sloppy. But again, I'm going to go back to the 6 goals that we scored on that team too. I don't know if they can be happy with that. That's up to them to figure that out. For us, we just know we have a lot better, and to a man, we can compete a lot harder defensively. And if we do, we feel good about our chances about our ability to score. As I said, we hung 6 goals on their goaltending tandem tonight.
Any more questions for Coach? Okay,
Okay,
thanks,
thanks,
Coach.